This is a new manga series made on a manga app that I hope gets a volume release because I will buy it. And it's known as Shinobi Undercover. Hope you enjoy all this video. Now this video takes place from chapter 1 to 3. So after watching this video, you can go read chapter 4. But I might make a video on chapter 4 to chapter 6 whenever I can, you know? So I want y'all to just enjoy the video. This is Aoi Mukaki, and she has a bounty on her head. Not only does she have a bounty on her head, but she's also a hazard to herself because she's quite a klutz. And our main character over here is tasked to protect her, but he has extreme anxiety. Yodaka is not that good with speaking to people, but he's good at his ninja stuff. But anyways, they go to school, and she doesn't know that Yodaka is her bodyguard, so Aoi is just going about her normal day, not knowing that Yodaka is her bodyguard, not knowing that she has a bounty on her head. And now it's time for them to go to the ceremony at this ceremony for their school. But because of his major anxiety, he does not want to go to the ceremony, which means he's gonna be in his class after everyone leaves, panicking a lot. And then the person who's guiding him through this, let's call him OP for now because we don't know the person's name or gender right this thing. So the person who's telling him to do this right now tells him to follow her in order to keep her safe, which is what he does, of course. And here's some of the undercover ninjas because I forgot to talk about them. So he follows her, you know, as probably should be doing because that's what the instructions say. What he was gonna do was just silently follow her, but then she fell into garbage like this. Like, how do you fall into garbage like that? So he helps her clean up, and you know, he's obviously starting to talk to her more naturally now, especially as he can see, because remember, he's very, very anxious. He has a bunch of anxiety, like the highest level of anxiety you can ever think of, alright? So this is how much he does not want to go to the, what's it called again? This is how much he doesn't want to go to the ceremony. He's shaking this hard. He looks like a little girl right now. And of course she's laughing because who wouldn't laugh in that situation? He looks like a little girl. I would be laughing. Then this bum teacher decides to come over here and basically spoil the good, kind of nice moment they were having, and ask them for their name and why they aren't at the ceremony. And it turns out this teacher is actually undercover and is one of the people who wants to kill the girl. So he injects the main character, Yodaka. Now, of course, Yodaka being highly trained, drugs don't have any effect on him, which means the only way of killing him is actually killing him. You can't drug him. He'll be perfectly okay. Yodaka is just the GOAT. He's just him. Unless he's talking to someone where his aura is all gone. So, of course, this teacher is scared. He's shaking in his boots right now because Yodaka straight up took no damage from that, no blood leaking from his neck, isn't drugged. He's perfectly fine. And now it looks like he's talking to himself because remember, no one can hear the mic because it's on his ear. So yeah, he looks like he's talking to himself right now. And of course, this dude, the teacher dude is obviously scared right now because he sounds like a mad person. So, you know, OP just tells the main character to kill this guy, and this guy's like, who are you? Because he survived a thing being stabbed at his neck, plus being drugged. So here's where the main character locks in, you know, and enters assassination mode. That's all I can say. Let me make it clear how scared this teacher guy is right now. He unlocks the ability of future sight. Keep in mind, this pen right here This didn't happen. This is just in the teacher's imagination, alright? Future sight going here. I want you to know the only reason this teacher's even alive is because the girl, Aoi, turned around. If she didn't turn around, this man would not have a head. I am telling you, like, this girl turning around saved this man's whole life, alright? This guy still thinks shit's sweet, but the main character turns around and gives him this look. This look right here. So this guy's like, stop! And like asking like, why aren't you at the ceremony? Blah 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 blah. And then the what's his name again? OP decides to tell Yokota that he has the intent to run. So Yokota looks at this guy. He does start running, but Yokota, being that guy, decides to absolutely obliterate this one. On the ceiling, bet you didn't see that. So this absolute shithead over here begs for his life, saying he'll pay any amount of money that Yokota wants. Yokota declines. He doesn't want this nigga's money. He's not even doing this job for the money. He throws this man's own weapon back at him. And Yokota finishes the job by kicking this nigga. Boom! You're knocked out. Good rest, buddy. Have a nice night. Well, after that, nothing really good happened. Until the next chapter. Yeah, Yokota is just walking, and then he kicks over this bottle. After seeing Yokota being genuinely shaken by these guys, like, saying, dude! They're like, oh yeah, he's probably just a weak type, so we can just steal something from him, knock him over and stuff. So, of course, they pressure him. That's what they do. And then Aoi comes over here. Her being a W says, come on, cut it out. Yokota is my friend. And then they're like, wasn't it embarrassing being his friend? But she's not on that stuff, and she says, no, it's not embarrassing being his friend. So the bully obviously knocks over her lunch. And yeah, little to say, the main character got heated. Yokota was heated by this. Yokota entered full state. He just rather hanging and touch his shoulder. Of course, this man is like, oh, he's touching my shoulder. Still thinking he's the weak guy. So this bully dude realizes that he messed up because this nigga is gripping his shoulder so hard that when he tries to move Yotoka's hand, Yokota doesn't budge at all. And because he owes it to her for being his friend, and since he's also her bodyguard, Yokota decides to fight. So this wasn't really fighting. Yokota basically just dodged while fake crying, and he goes to the ground and then trips this guy. Now I know this bully's absolutely heated. I mean, he got tripped, and now his draws are out for everyone to see. His lackeys are laughing at him, bro. The people behind him are laughing at him. Everyone's laughing at this guy. Then after that, Yokota shares his lunch with her, and they just have their buddy moment. Time for my personal favorite out of all of these. Chapter 3, the best chapter out of the 3 first chapters. So, she comes up to Yokota and calls him by his, I'm pretty sure, last name, and starts talking with him. To gloss over all that boring stuff, we go into the things that start to get interesting. The allies, or the two people who are sent here along with Yokota to protect Ali, are both here. We got to only saw a glimpse of them, but in this chapter, we'll be seeing more about Umineko and Kana. So basically, they ask her out to karaoke. By the way, just saying, this girl right here cannot be trusted, as the personality switch up in just a couple of pages is greatly immaculate. So all 3 of them realize that the dude in the van that just drove past them is an enemy. So they're in the karaoke place. The girls go to the bathroom, and this dude goes over to Yokota and like asks him if he senses the enemies too. The girls get back in here. Juice spilled. Dude's like, seriously? and is also saying sorry. And he offers to go get a towel to wipe up the mess. But Yokota decides to go get it himself. It turns out that the two people that were sent with Yokota can switch their personalities rather fast, and also, they're forbidden surrounding the female's bathroom. So since Hibari is in the female bathroom, she's just gonna have to deal with them herself. So she takes off her glasses. She's like, "You creeps going into little girls' bathrooms," and she becomes this extremely violent overlord person. I don't know what to say. She just changes up that fast. The next second, all of them they're all wiped out. And then she's like, "Alright, Yokota, open the window. I'm gonna dispose of these people." And then Yokota does. She jumps out the window with all three of them. Then she's like, "Oh, just three of them? I forgot one. Sheesh." It turns out after that one the other ones got built to ass, this one ran away and is now hiding, saying that girl's a monster. He sees his opportunity to kill the girl, runs up to her, and then, Utsumi, W-Mans, decides to make a distraction. Yeah, so he gets the attention of Aoi, and Yokota kicks the man out the window. So they successfully hide it, kick the man out the window, and yeah, that's basically it for this entire video. Hope you guys all enjoy this video. Please make sure to read the manga I was talking about. Have a nice day. Maybe absorb some air, drink some food, and eat some water. Keep in mind, 1 like equals 1 cookie.